Alright, welcome back my lords and ladies to Let's Play Fire Emblem Thracia 776. So really quick, before we get too into this, there is a very high chance I've already recorded this episode and the audio is horrendously out of sync, and so I am now re-recording it, though because I saved over my file, I have replayed the entire game up to this point, which is realistically only 2 chapters, so not too big of an investment. I actually had some horrendously bad level ups this chapter, so I'm okay with having to redo it to this point. So if inventories and levels are a little bit different, that would be why. So let's get into this. Chapter 2X. I shouldn't have to say this, Lucas. Don't you dare lay a hand on the cleric. Oh, right, got it. You can stand to give me the time of day, Safia. We both know I can get my hands on anything you want. Just go along with me, yeah? I have given my word to see Lady Lenone's hopes realized. Unless you wish to join us in fighting for Tara, I will not falter. To take up arms against the Empire? May as well stand on the shore and try to push back the tide back. Perhaps it sounds impossible, but if I do nothing, I forfeit the lives of my children and my children's children. Truly, who among us can condone the ritual slaughter of infants and still claim to be human? If we are doomed to fall, will my history record that we fell fighting? This is not about one city or one society. This is about resisting the grip of damnation itself. Loctus beckons with us. The world hurtles ever closer to his jaws. Tara is the only place in Jubdral still in dispute. Where will you be when history is written? Well, Look, you're out to fulfill your lady's hopes, right? If I say yes, will you fulfill one of my own hopes? If it is within my power, I will. It's a deal. I'll talk to my boys, make sure everybody is on board. Don't forget our little arrangement. Very well. Of all the rotten luck, we just had to land right as it was getting dark. Timing isn't ideal, granted, but with a torch in hand, your men will be able to see a ways ahead. I don't believe we have any flint or tinder handy, but there are chances without torches. Your men won't be totally blind, but they'll barely be able to see in front of them. Still, I imagine you can find a spare torch or 2 lying around somewhere. Well, let's get moving. There's no time to waste. So, that's a lot here. There's a lot to unpack. So, first of all, that was Safi, who is now named Safia in this patch, which is pretty interesting to me. It caught me off guard the first time I saw it, but I actually like that name change. I think it makes more sense. Safi Blow is kind of a weird name. So, yeah, here we have a Fog of War map, but as we can see in Thracia, Fog of War doesn't just cover up enemies, but it also covers up terrain, so it's straight up black. You cannot see anything at all. Really quick, I do want to address 2 more things. First one, criticals. In this game, as we saw with Yuval in the first chapter, critical isn't 3 times damage, it's actually 2 times your attack before it subtracts out defense. So criticals are actually a lot stronger in this game than they were prior. And secondly, I do want to really quick just go over the skills everybody has. Leaf has Adept, which of course is the attack speed percent to initiate another hit. Alvin has Vantage, which is Telia style Vantage, so he's always going to go first with his Brave Axe. With any weapon, with Brave Axe, it's a good combo. Dagdar is a cost, of course, so if his attack speed and HP exceed the enemies, he gets another round of combat, which can actually go not in his favor right here, as he'll be attacked by an archer. And because he has a higher AS and a higher HP than the archer just gets to attack twice without him getting counter if you don't equip a hand axe on him, so yeah. Orson, we have, of course, has Wrath, so anytime he counterattacks, he's going to crit, so he is a complete crit machine. Yuval has Adept as well. Tanya and Marty are skillless. Marty's literally oh, he actually got a point of skill in this round. He was skillless before on the old file, I suppose. Finn has Miracle, which is not the ridiculous FE4 version of Miracle, but luck times 4% to avoid a fatal attack is actually still really good with his Brave Lance, because he has a 45% chance to proc it. Brave Lance is plus 10 luck, so that's actually really good on Finn. And then Ronan also has Adept, so yeah, that's everybody's skills. We can go ahead and get moving down here. I actually didn't even think to steal an Iron Bow for Dagdar. So he's going to be relying on his hand axe, which is realistically fine. I don't want to be getting too much combat anyway. Leaf got to level 5 last time I played this chapter, and got one level up that was only skill, another level up that was only luck, so I have to say I'm very okay with redoing that and getting rerolls on those levels, as he was getting very bad very fast. I did, of course, give him the life and speed ring again, so he still has those buffs. I probably should have equipped the light brand here. And starting off great with Leaf getting hit by 40%. Another running thing last time I played this was that Leaf would get hit by every single low accuracy attack and missed all of his, like, 87% hits, so luckily that won't happen again. Luckily, I don't know, granted, but let's go ahead and steal this Iron for Tactic. We're just saying he doesn't have one. I'm gonna take it, right? Capture, hammer. Hammer doesn't kill, but we can weaken this guy. First with Evil, maybe? Iron Blade kills. Never mind, you can't weaken Evil. We'll weaken with Ronin. Send Halben and Orson both up here. Let Ronin attack this guy. Like, he can take a counterattack because it's an archer, but 30 hit and only... I just take 8 damage, but probably isn't gonna hit him, so I wasn't too worried. Alright, we can attempt... Oh, Ronin actually gets to move again. I could kill him with Ronin. I really wish he could capture from a distance. We'll attempt to kill with the hammer, and if it doesn't work, Ronin. Okay, cool. Whatever. Or we could give the kill to Leaf. Or Dagdar can do that and get another chance to capture it. That can always happen. Reactions! Oh. Okay. I was about to say, reactions are really useful, even though they're very, very random. I think they're a really fun mechanic. Maybe a bit too luck-based for Fire Emblem. Perhaps, but I think it's fun. It's harmless fun. Oh, Leaf actually has a talk with you. We can kill this guy with Ronin, I guess. Yeah, let's do this talk. I did not know this. The pirates seem to have greater numbers. Can we make it through this, Commander? Numbers aren't everything. Wow, they have the same voice. We keep our heads about us, we'll make it through just fine. I have no consistency with your voice as well. Of course, Commander. Still, would you happen to know anything useful about this Lithis thug? Huh. Thug is too generous for Lithis. He's small time, ain't even worth killing. When we get our hands on him, take him alive. Don't let him go after the fighting's done. Oh, this is actually really useful to know. We'll bring him back to Yis and see that he gets justice for his crimes. So you do actually need to capture Lithis, and he can actually join you if you capture him. I didn't know Yuval actually told you that. That's pretty useful. To be honest, does Finn want this level? Finn's already level 8. He really doesn't need it. We can give it a Ronin. No problems with that. Hopefully he dodges again. Looks like he's on terrain that gives him a little less void. That might have been all the difference. But Ronin won't be seeing too much combat, especially here, because this whole chapter is essentially just a straight line up to the boss. Very uninteresting, to be completely honest. Boss, you really mean to make for Tara? I'm going pale just thinking about fighting the Empire. I mean, we might as well just jab a knife in our necks now and save everybody some time. I know. I'm just leading her on. Get my foot in the door with that lass. Just who does Shiva think he is? Talking to me like that. That cutthroat sellsword grow a conscience when nobody was looking? Hey boss, we got a couple do-gooders scurrying in from the west. What? Here? You gotta be joking. Alright boys, let's go say hello. The sharks are gonna be well fed tonight. I do really like this. Oh, enemy phase in the complete darkness. Great. We're gonna get attacked a little from the west, and Tanya's gonna take a hit here. Yeah. Oh, she might not even. Yeah, good job. These guys all have extremely low hit rates, but I guess because there's no true hit and it's all real RN, doesn't matter that much. Oh, we can step Tanya. Do some damage here. Why not? Either of these guys are worth capturing. Steel Axe. Steel Axes, I feel like, moderately valuable. Not because they're good weapons, but I mean, they're literally worth money. Maybe I'll catch him with Finn. There's no need not to, right? Except for maybe saving Brave Lance uses, but... I was actually a little more careful in my replay of the first 2 chapters to not waste any of the really good weapons. You know, Finn's Brave Lance, the Light Brand, the E, and the Brave Axe. So I, they probably have, yeah, Brave Lance has 55 points. We can see him running down here. Gets another move, but I know there's a warrior down here that I'm kind of worried about. So I don't really want him to go any further. In fact, I kind of want to back him up because the warrior has a bow. Finn is probably fine. We can send Leaf this way. I mean, Finn's definitely fine, but really don't need to keep Leaf with him at all. Even though Leaf would like the experience. Yeah, it's really good. He's going to dodge. And Brave Lance. He really doesn't need experience right now. I look at Finn and I'm like, oh, he's unpromoted, but he's level 8. Like, he's not going to struggle getting experience because he's our only Cavalier right now, so, like, Finn is going to be absolutely fine. So Evil can go down here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, what I want to do is capture this guy, because this warrior right here has a steel axe, a steel bow, and a torch. So, all things I do want. This guy's kind of worthless. Actually, this guy has a... Okay, he's useful too. So, I do need to be careful about this, so I don't get ruined and killed. But I do want to kind of get in position to try to capture, if not both, at least the warrior next turn. That would be really nice to have. We'll just kind of continue along this single pathway. Okay, there's a couple guys over here. I'm just going to attack Uval. Okay. I'm fine with this. Wrath is gonna murder this guy's career. Didn't even need to hit. Wait, did he just miss a 99? Orson totally just missed a 99%. I would say what are the odds, but it's 99%. Or 1% rather. Okay. Strange. So this guy is not going to die unless you will. I really don't be able to crit him, and she probably will, so I'm not gonna. Is it worth catching this guy? But we can kill him with Leaf, so... Alright. So, how do we want to capture? Let's not clutter this area up with Finn yet. So, Yuval can probably Flame Sword from a distance. I don't want her to crit. She actually has a very high crit chance. Cursed Swordmasters. Cursed Swordmasters. Always. Alright. Well, Orson can attack with the Iron Darts. And then if I kill that other guy with Leaf, Paladin can go in and kill. Well, never mind. And I totally just light branded the warrior. Great. I really hope this doesn't hit. I really like this very situation. Well, this could be going better. Wait, do I have a hand axe on Dagdar? Yeah. Okay. Just don't try to kill this guy down here. 68%. Based on my current luck, this isn't great, but it's gonna hit. That's all I needed. And what is Halvin going to get? Strength? I mean... The Madman increased move. Okay, so... When I said move had a growth rate in this game, it does. I believe the highest move growth rate is 3%. So they're all 1, 2, or 3%. And the Madman just got moved. Alvin's gonna be even more broken than he already was. Okay. I really don't know how to respond to that. I'm gonna put you over here so we don't get attacked. We really need to leave Ronin up here so he doesn't die. Just start sending these guys down here. By no means is this an LTC. I really don't want to reset now, so let's not die. Because, dang. I didn't even expect to get a movement level up. Okay, I really need to de-equip the Flame Sword on you. She's just gonna start murdering these guys. Yeah, I need to... Oh, good. She missed a night. What the heck is happening? Between her missing that 99, Orson missing a 99, and Halvin getting a move level up, a lot of very low percentage things are happening right now. Let's try to relax. So, he takes 20 damage. Hit both, so I need to weaken a little more than that. If he has the... Does he have a bow equipped? Yeah, so we can attack him with a light brain. Or we can kill this guy with just iron sword. That works. And we'll attack... Ooh, who else can I attack for 3? Good job. Missed one, but worked out. Worked out. So who else can I attack this guy with? Dagdar kills. I don't think Finn kills with the short lance. Yeah, he doesn't. Unless he crits. Even if he crits, like, not that bad. Nothing could make me want to reset at this point. I'm gonna move level up. Alright, we're gonna capture him. Brave Axe. Hopefully this works. I see no reason it shouldn't. Good job. Halvin good. Can we get another move? You know what? Fair enough. I will trade a move level for a blink level. That's... I can't. I'm not even mad. Okay, we'll just transfer this guy. Release him. Give the steel bow to Dagdar. Wait, what rank is it? Steel bows are D rank. Can Ronin take that? No, he's D rank. Sure, Tanya does too. Yeah. So we can just give it to Dagdar. That's fine. He really needs a normal weapon too, other than a hammer. Marty have one for him. He can get this. That's fine. Need to do that next turn. Alright. Let's just end this turn here. And Black Trace. Cool. Alright. Just send Orson out here so we can go ahead and put Marty next to Dagdar. A steel axe, I suppose. Dagdar can't even wield the steel bow. That's unfortunate. Alright, just give him a hand axe. And I guess Ronin will just take the steel bow from Marty and use it when he gets the weapon rank. Sure, it'll happen eventually. Alright, send Leaf out here by himself into the darkness. I do have a torch, but I really don't want to use it yet, just because I feel like it's unnecessary at this point. I know Fog of War is going to be around later. I know this chapter, but I don't know later chapters at all, so it's probably smarter to just save the torch, especially since there are only one use in this game. Leaf is gonna get hit. Yep. Yep, he is. Alright. Heal. What's my experience at? I'm gonna give this to Leaf. However, to do so, I need to not double. And I still double him with the steel bow. Heck person. Alright, how about the... We'll capture him. He's got an iron bow. Alright. If we succeed, we capture him. If we fail, Leaf gets the kill. See, this is an absolute win. Whatever, man. That works. Can't complain. Dagdar a bow now, so he has a form of reliable ranged attacking that isn't his hand axe. Leaf has one. Who has Evil has one. Okay, we're just gonna put the Iron Blade so she's range attacks on it by chance. So Leaf up here. Equip the Light Brand and use the Vulnerary. And these guys are gonna go really slow. Tanya's not even gonna move. Whatever. Fine by me. Bad unit is bad. So I'm pretty sure there's a slight chance Leaf dies. I don't remember exactly how many enemies there are. As long as he dodges a few, it's fine. And they have very low hit, so 11 hit. If Leaf procs Adept here at any point, he can kill in player phase for sure. Just like that. Hopefully I won't be trying to feed Leaf kills for too long. Right now I feel it's pretty necessary. Just because he can't hold his own as much as everyone else can. Well, I don't know about everyone else, but 11 attack, he deals 6 damage per hit. Definitely doubles. I have no problems with this. Might as well conserve the 13% hit. Hits him anyway. Alright, come on, Leaf, get a good level. Strength. Whatever, man. Strength is fine. Strength is... he needs it. He needs something. Is this guy worth capturing? Iron Axe? Not really, but... man. There's no harm in capturing him. I can. Okay, person not. 11 con to 11 con. Oh, he didn't level build like he did last time. What was he, 3? We'll just kill. Gotta make sure to get some levels too, even if I'm trying to feed stuff to the Axe Bros. Well, I'm pretty sure aren't bros. I'll give them some levels though. Alright. I think we'll just equip the Hand Axe here. Just to not waste Brave Axe. There's other people that can take kills, so. Here, here, that's how it works. Cool. We are getting near the end of the chapter. I believe there's just one more area up here that enemies are going to start coming from. We have some Myrmidons for the first time. They are actually pretty fast. 9 speed is fast, and they are not weighed down by iron. So 9 speed, 9 AS is not slow by any means, but I mean, I'm still not worried. Because they are Myrmidons, sword locked, only 1 range. I think Leaf can Light Brand him. Yep, Leaf gets this guy. Just barely, but he does get it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, iron swords are decently valuable. Worth like 1,000. I think they both have iron swords? Yeah. Maybe I'll steal one. He has, what, 9 build? Evil even? Oh, she gets... I cannot. I'll just Brave Axe this guy. If we miss, whatever, I think we can still capture him with, or something. Yeah, there we go. Trade for Iron Sword. Transfer. And drop. Guess we'll give Evil the Iron Sword. So maybe with a weapon with 6 might as opposed to 12, she could not kill some people. Might be an idea. Yeah, we are definitely near the end of the chapter at this point. It's not too much more ahead. In fact, it might just be the boss. Boss is. Oh, okay, there's one more. Let's just steal the stuff. Iron swords are valuable. Let's do it. Or not. Oh, there's also another one of these guys. Alright, we can cheese this guy with the Brave Lands. Just free capture. Essentially. Yeah. That works. And then we can Kanto away. Try to figure out how we want to capture this guy. So I'm pretty sure Dagdar is going to just kill him here. But... hang on. 9 defense. So that's 13 attack times 2. It doesn't kill him. Okay, Dagdar does not kill. Provided we don't crit, it'll be nice and softened up for someone to capture. Oh boy. Okay, well, there goes money and other useful things, but it's okay. We didn't need money. That's what the Iron Swords are for. Oh, come on, Can anyone? No, we can't take until Marty gets up there next turn. In the meantime, I feel like Leaf is fine. I don't think he can get... He certainly isn't going to get killed by anyone up there. What with the Myrmidons dead, no one really has a hit rate. There are apparently a lot of enemies moving around. Somewhere. Alright. Marty can go up here. Not trade with Finn, but rather trade with the guy Finn has. Then he can trade with Finn. Give him the Iron Sword. Technically Finn has more use for it than he does. He can come up here. Come up here. There we go. Okay. So here's Shiva. And he will eventually join us. He isn't gonna chase after us or try to kill us or anything. But we can try to fight him, and we can't even try to capture him and take his stuff. As long as you don't release him, if he's captured, he's still alive and can still be recruited later on. However, actually capturing Shiva is basically impossible, to be honest. As you can see, let's just look at Dagdar's Iron Bow hit rate, 59%. Okay, that's actually pretty good. But like, obviously he can't capture from range, and even though Finn has a Brave Lance, his Brave Lance does not do near enough. The Killing Edge gives Shiva a huge crit chance against him. I'll even show you next turn in the combat window. Actions. These guys over here. Get a bit of a shield. Leave up here so you can see his... Okay. Let me show you the Finn combat window, because Finn is realistically the best shot you have about capturing Shiva. As Evil doesn't have the build. Dagdar doesn't have any hit. Wait for the enemies to do their thing. Alright. So, Dagdar, when trying to capture him, has about a 32% hit. Finn, when trying to capture him, is dealing 3 damage a hit, and is up against a 32% crit. So, if you want to get this guy... Oh, actually, Yuval can. She can try to capture him. Okay, hang on. Still has it up against a 24 crit, and she deals 0 damage with that sword. But even with the blade, she deals 2 damage. Okay, yeah. Don't try to get Shiva. You'll get him later. Just leave him be. As for Lithis up here on the throne, as he has, as you can see, a lockpick and a Hazel Scroll, which increases growth rates, and they actually tell you in this patch what they increase. Plus 30 HP, plus 10 strength, minus 10 luck, Hazel Scroll. Okay. He doesn't have a weapon though. He does have the steel skill, so we will be getting Lithis. Lithis? Yeah. We will be getting him later. Next chapter even, I believe. But he has no weapon, so we can literally just take Finn up, capture him, and boom, got it. What we can then do is... Though this is rather unnecessary, I'm going to go ahead and do it because Leaf needs all the help he can get. And with that, we can shoot an arrow. I guess we can shoot at Shiva for experience. Like, we can't hit back. It's free experience on archers. Not too bright, are you? I mean, Even if we miss, we still get experience. We can do the same thing with Tanya. And even Dagdar. Dagdar can get a... As long as he can't kill him. I need to make sure he doesn't kill him. Iron Bow, he has 29 crit. And with a critical, he's dealing 42 minus 14, 28 damage. Okay, yeah, that's not safe. Ruby isn't safe. But we can throw a hand axe, I guess. Even if he crits, that's 28 damage minus 14. Even if he crits, he's killing. Alright, we have milked for experience. And with that, let's seize. Completing the chapter. The pirates seem to have fled, but never mind that. Is the cleric safe? Ahem. I found her, sire. Thank you, kind folk. I owe you my... Is that... I beg your pardon, milady. Battle is dirty business, and if I have some grime or blood on my face... Have you forgotten me already, Lord Leaf? It's me, Safia. We met in Tara. Safia, you say? I knew a young woman at the monastery in Tara by that name. I only had the honor of seeing you 2 or 3 times, my lord. I suppose I wasn't as memorable as I thought. Still, you left an impression on me all the same. When you departed the city, it was I who wiped Lady Lenone's face of tears. Ah, now I can place you. Your father was a priest. You were rather close with Lenone, were you not? As close as a woman of common birth can be, I suppose. The Duke of Tara was Lady Lenone's father, and I am more her servant than her peer. And aside, how did you come to be here? Something happened to Lenone? Does the heir to House Leinster not know what goes on in his own kingdom? After the Duke passed away, the Empire installed their own governor. The man proved to be a walking pox, inflicting tragedy after tragedy upon us. Just this year, they even began child hunts in Tara. Child hunts. That proved to be the breaking point. The people of Tara revolted, installing Lady Lenone as rightful Duchess. They hired any sellsword who could stand upright, and then sent offerings of gold and gemstones to the Empire's leading noblemen. It was an admirable effort, but King Bloom of Thracia did not forgive such a slight, and summoned the Imperial army to besiege Tara. The sellswords proved craven and fled. Now only a handful of militiamen stand between the Empire and Tara. Lady Lenone bade me leave and seek out any who would fight in the city's defense. Are things truly that dire? The Duke sheltered me for half a decade before the Empire learned of it and had him executed. Not a day goes by that I don't think of his generosity. You're seeking folk to aid Tara? Look, you're seeking. Look no more. I pledge to deliver Tara from this evil. Let's be off, Safia. You will be most welcome in Tara, Lord Leaf. Thank you. Well, don't keep me in suspense. What are you gonna do with me? That's up to the villagers, and yes, I'm taking you back to there to answer for your crimes. You both know what'll happen. You're handing me over to them as good as killing me yourself. Safia, come on, we have a deal. Instead I'd go to Tara with you. Lord Leaf, this is not an evil man. He's committed many foul acts as a pirate, yes, but he seemed genuinely repentant when we spoke earlier. Give him a chance to redeem himself in the eyes of the gods. Alright, if Safia believes in you, I can give you a chance for the time being. Ah, cheated death once again. Just gonna wait for the right opening, and I'll book it. But come to think of it, if that boy's really the missing Lannister heir, the Empire would pay pretty well to hear of it. It's worth mulling over at least. Either way, we'll have to wait until after Safia is given into my mini charms. Alright, and that brings us to Chapter 3. So, I will see you all next time, on the next episode, /chapter, Let's Play Fire Emblem 5, Thracia, 776.